What's up, guys? This is Chris from Provocateur TV, and in this video today I wanted to talk to you guys about living in California, okay? Now, I am a Sacramento, California native. I've lived in Sacramento, California for going on 25 years of my natural born life, and I can give you some real insight into what it's like living here, what it's like moving here, what to expect, basically. All right, this video is going to be the straight dope. I'm not holding back. I'm not going to, give you a fairy tale, tell you about how chill and awesome everybody is, and, all the typical stuff, how you see movie celebrities just walking about. This video is devoid of any bullshit. I'm just going to kind of give you the straight up facts, okay? So, number one, if you're thinking of moving to California, think about the cost, okay? The struggle is real in California. It costs a lot of money to live here, guys. I hope you have a lot of money to spend. I mean, from the amenities to the rent to mostly the rent, honestly. Just owning a business. I mean, this is one of the most expensive states with the lowest quality of life in the United States, and I'm not making that up. That is a fact. Look that up on Google. I promise you. California was rated the #1 state with the lowest quality of life in the United States of America. Number 2 was New Jersey, okay? So if you're thinking about moving to California, really, really, really consider if you're willing to pay the price just for the weather, because that's essentially what you're going to be paying for, and I'll get into more of that in a second. The reason why the cost is so high, too, is because of gentrification. You have a lot of tech companies starting up here. You had YouTube, Amazon moving in. In the Silicon Valley area, you have, Google, YouTube, the Twitter. The major tech companies are basically setting up shop in the Bay Area. They're pushing out the poor people, and they're trying to bring in their employees who can afford to live there. People that make 6 figures, all right? So gentrification is basically the #1 thing I can think of that screwed up the rent here in California. Number 2, the number 2 thing you need to think about is your political views, okay? Now, if you're a liberal, you'll have an easy time getting along here. If you're not a liberal, I would strongly suggest looking somewhere else and really thinking it through, okay? California is very, very, very liberal, all right? I mean, from LA to San Diego, I mean, there's not one major city here I can think of that isn't highly liberal. So if you're somebody who's not liberal, you probably won't get along with too many people and make too many friends, honestly. And it's just kind of how it is. It's heavily it's heavily indoctrinated here. You have a lot of people that just they vote Democrat. They believe all the liberal ideals you can think of. You have a lot of social justice warriors here. People with a statist mindset. I'll talk about in other videos. My politics lean more towards anarcho-capitalist and libertarian views. But people here are very statist, and they like the idea of a big government and a state, and they love all the social justice warrior beliefs, and they endorse that belief system. Okay. The third reason, and this is a big reason too, guys, it's overpopulated and there's a lot of traffic, okay? People will joke a lot about the traffic in LA. It's no joke, guys. I've heard horror stories of people that live there. I have friends that live there who will spend 2 hours on the freeway trying to get to the grocery store, okay? The drivers are fucking terrible here. And the #1 thing I can attribute that to is you have way too many people moving here, way too many people living here, okay? People move here every single year to try to pursue their dreams and look for a better life. I'm telling you right now, fantasy is never reality. Really think about that. Really think it through and see if that's what you want to do, because the population problem is out of control over here. The In-N-Out burger lines are getting bigger and bigger, and fucking more and more people are just flooding the freeways, and it's not great, okay? That's the other reason we have a smog problem too. People will talk about that, which will be my fourth reason, smog and pollution. All right, if you're thinking about moving to a major city in California, most of them have a smog issue and a pollution issue, okay? So if you have asthma, think about that too. Don't move to LA if you have asthma. It will get more inflamed, and it'll be inflamed like damn near every single day, okay? As soon as you hop on the freeway. So those are my 4 reasons right there, guys. Thank you for watching my video. I wish you guys the best of luck. Think it through. Bye for now.